At some point, you gotta say, ooga booga, you got me. I'm giving up and going back to my caveman lifestyle.
It's FeenysMoustache. Oh, it's FeenysMoustache. One day you're gonna see us on trending.
What's going on, fellas? Coming off that fire starting from Bellissimo. Hopefully that doesn't get in. I don't think it will. Luckily that fence isn't up yet. The one time where our slacking off actually helped us. And you know, speaking of that, that gives me the motivation to actually do this. Let's get some defenses up. We don't know what's coming, but we feel naked and afraid up in here. Naked and exposed. Get some walls up. Bellissimo sleeping like a baby after doing his best to turn this whole operation upside down. It's not going to stop us, man. I really hope that he becomes more useful over time because as of right now, he's just a huge nuisance. And don't even get me started on Bird. I'm about 65% sure she is faking it. There was no gunshot. She just rubbed like some berry juice on herself to try to get a little bit of rest. It's like I used to do when I was in school. I used to put some of my clothes in the dryer or like a t-shirt, get it real hot, and then take my temperature with the shirt around the thermometer. So it ended up reading like 100 or 101. Show my mom the temperature thing and be like, hey, look, not feeling very good. And she'd let me stay home. So it takes one to know one, Bird. I know when you're faking. Bellissimo inspired by me talking trash in him in his sleep. He's finally doing something around here. Since it looks like you'll be here for a while, Bird thinks you should give your faction a name. What should your faction be called? I don't think there's any choice. There's no debate. We're going to be called the Turds. Bird also thinks that you should give this settlement a name. What should this local settlement be called? That was a little tougher. I was trying to make a toilet pun or something, and I was like, nah, whatever. Not really feeling that this morning. So I went with Timbuktu. The Turds from Timbuktu. I always wondered, is Timbuktu, is that a real place? Or is that just in cartoons? Is that just like a funny-sounding country? That's a real place now. The Turds of Timbuktu assembling and building this fence. Bird sleeping off last night's bottle of Jaeger. I saw her sneak that in. Sinclair lovingly rebuilding the research bench, and I'm kind of interested... Hold on. Psychic soothe male. Every male colonist smiles with contentment. For a few days, some people's mood will be quite a bit better. Wow, could we use that? Can that last forever, please? But I'm kind of in the mood to hunt some dinos. You know, I watched the footage back, and I didn't like how it came off. Pretty cowardly. We got the manhood. We have everything in our hands. In our pants. In our bowels. No, that's too far. Too many turd references. But yeah, man, we're fighting a dinosaur. Let's get prepped up. I would like to bring Bird, even though... Is she just hand-to-hand? No, she shoots. I would like to bring Bird, but who knows what her timetable is. So are you ever gonna, like, you know, get up?
I was flipping shot. Give me a break.
Bellissimo will not allow you to make yourself into a victim. You talk a little trash, you get a little trash. Yeah, I mean, you're acting like you've never been penetrated by a bullet before. Where I come from, we shoot each other for fun. Also, we eat alligators. So I actually had to look this up, this catatonic breakdown. I was like, does this mean that she will never recover? Because her consciousness has never gone up. It's been at 10% this whole time. I was just going to let her die. I was going to pull the feeding tube. But it turns out that she will recover eventually. One comment that I read said, it will take much longer than you think it will. So I think that's aptly put. And we're going to put this growing zone in because we got to get some food going. We'd like to get a fridge in before winter. But right now, it's all about defenses. Defenses first. Defense is the best offense. Except, well, a better offense would just be regular offense. But if you can't have regular offense, defense is the best offense. And here we go. Talk about offense. We're getting down on a stego. Looking like he likes the smell of Sinclair's cheeks. Let's move him out of the way. Bellissimo, keep firing, boy. Don't think Bellissimo has missed a shot. And Sinclair, oh, I hope he does not get tagged here. Very close. He hit him. Oh, and that's a misclick by me. I'm sorry, Sinclair. You will probably die because of my misclick. Take a shot. How much health does this thing have? He's taking like 10 shots. I understand he's a 10-ton dinosaur, but at some point, the guns we're making nowadays, look, it's only half health. I'm gonna bleed out in 7 hours. Well, Sinclair, can you run around for 7 hours for me? Is that possible? Could you run for your life for 7 hours? Probably not, because he's bleeding out in 19 hours. Let's, I guess, just pull you to the left here. It's looking bad. It's looking bad. He's gonna get ate by a dino. Come on, Bellissimo. Keep shooting. You're our only hope. Just ruthlessly eating his behind. Okay, at least he's down. He doesn't just die. That's great. Look at the blood the Stegosaurus and Sinclair have been dragging. Bellissimo, keep on putting it on. 44%. Yeah, we got to pull you back. Oh my god, if we lose Sinclair as well and we're left with just Bellissimo. Because if you look at his little stats on the left there, he can't cook. What are we going to do? He's just going to eat raw meat, I guess. I don't even want to think about that. Come on, Bellissimo. Finish the job for Sinclair. Put his life on the line for some stego meat. There we go. Got him down. Now, he's incapacitated. We can just let him bleed out. You know, the humane way. Go grab Sinclair, and Bellissimo has no fear, just walking straight past the dinosaur. I wonder what kind of meals we can make out of this thing. Let's go pick him up. Unfortunately, he dropped his gun and his meal. That's going to be another trip back. So, let's treat you. You probably got a lot of bites. Let's see what's going on with you here. You got blood loss severe, scratch, stab, bruise, scratch. Your spine is cracked from the stego tail, and his right leg has been destroyed. He's got a peg leg, at least. So that's good. Might need 2 peg legs after this, it sounds like. But we'll get you healed up, buddy. Look at this environment. It's very sterile. We got rocks and wood. Random dirt and debris. So this is a perfect environment for you to heal up 100%. No infection. Yes, we know he has a medical emergency. We witnessed it. We were the witness of a stego rogue attack. It was not a rogue attack. We 100% provoked it. It was fighting for its life. Rescue? No. All that just to rescue you? We're going to chop you up. No, but the meal with the stego, I think it'd be something akin to akin? Yes, that's a better way to say it. That's something akin to a shark fin soup, right? You get the little stego spikes on the back. Oh, and don't slow down now, we got a raid. Luckily, the first couple raids are usually just melee guys, and this guy's just some kind of Neanderthal with a club. So I don't even care about him. Bellissimo, keep working on this a little bit. We can just snipe this guy out, Bellissimo. American sniper, Italian sniper. So far has not missed a shot. So this should be light work. And we can see him. And now we can pop him. Look at the shot, a headshot too. Keeps going, another headshot, and this dude is made of nails. Takes 2 headshots and keeps moving. Makes me think that this Neanderthal tribe is more like an insect where you don't really feel the pain. It's like your body reacts to it, but they don't actually feel it. Because how do you keep running after 2 headshots? At some point, you gotta say, ooga booga, you got me. I'm giving up and going back to my caveman lifestyle. But just like the stego, we like to do things in symmetry here. We're going to let that guy bleed out. You want to come raid us? Send it as a message. I'd like some other people to come by and see his dead body or his still alive body writhing in pain so they know. Don't mess with those guys. First of all, their last name's Turd, which is really gross and weird. And they're pretty savage. Oh, there's that trip I was talking about. Got to go pick up the junk Sinclair dropped because he was in, mind-altering pain from a dinosaur, from like 5 dinosaur bites. Last time I checked, you're a man, Sinclair. Come on. He's up already, and he's back to... Well, I don't know if he's at full health, but he's hauling a whole dinosaur by himself, so he's got to be feeling somewhat froggy. Looks like our defenses are finally complete. Bellissimo cleaning up the ashes of his molten meltdown. And Sinclair said, I don't got time to cook. I'm just going to eat some raw meat and then get on with the chefing, with the chefery. Research is going pretty slow, probably because we're always having Bellissimo do other things. I think it's probably a good time to get this generator up in there. And here we go, Bellissimo off his research because Sinclair wants to watch the stars. Oh look, Bird is no longer incapable of walking. Bird Turd out and about, and that's great because she's a great chef. An unusual heat wave has begun. Heat waves can induce deadly heat stroke. Stay cool by building either a passive or electric cooler or getting deep underground. Well, we're kind of in the process of that. We got our generator up. We're going to get some AC up in here. Not because I care about these characters. I'd rather them suffer, but what happens is when they suffer, I suffer. They make my... We already saw that. They make our life very hard to deal with. So let's keep them somewhat placated. And I just noticed right now how we left the body in the house. Again, just a epitome of perfect health, epitome of sterility, sterilization. Because we got our meat that we're eating right there, right next to his dead body, which is rotting. Go ahead and build this grave. And look at the genius in me. I forgot to build a gate here. So, we get to suffer through that together. Let's deconstruct this. a little bit of busy work here. Probably should have been cut out. But we're rolling with it. We're vibing. Pop the gate in. It looks very cool. It reminds me of an Age of Empires gate. You guys remember that game? What a fire game that was. So much fun. I actually liked Age of Mythology. It was my favorite one. Had a pretty good campaign, and it was just... I just liked it a lot. I liked the whole Titan mechanic. That's fun. We might do one of those. Just one one video on that, because I love that so much. That game. Sorry, I'm multitasking here. I got my one text of the month coming in, and I'm trying to read it and talk at the same time. While saying that, we got a cargo pod. Let's see if there's anything good. We got alpaca wool. We can use that for clothing. And a bunch of steel slag chunks, which I'm going to be honest with you fellas, I don't know what to do with those. I'm probably going to have to look that up. So, it doesn't look like anything too good. But we'll send Bird out to get the wool. Sinclair thought he was better, but, you know, I guess hauling that huge dinosaur really took it out of him. Back in bed. And it's nice to have Bird up, because she, as I alluded to in the other video, the first video, she's a pretty good character. Got a lot of good skills. Got a lot of strong passions. And she already brought in some of that material. I'm going to stop her. It's just too long of a trip. It's not really what we need right now. Let's build this cooler. Actually, you know what? We already built the cooler. What am I saying? Take care of Sinclair, actually. We really need to get started on that growing. There's not too many more days until it starts getting cold. We got to make jackets. We got to do all that stuff. I might not even make jackets. We might just turn this little growing section after we harvest into another little room. We'll see moving forward. Bellissimo about 40% done with our research. Can't seem to keep him there. All right, Sinclair back up. Bird got a lot of planting done today. So I'd call this day an unqualified success. This was a pretty productive day. It's nice to have all three walking around, doing stuff. Sinclair's not 100%, but we'll take any pair of hands right now. I'm trying to see if we could swipe this meat, but it's too old. And that reminds me, we got to deconstruct these ship things, because I think you get components from that. It's been a while. So look at this place, really coming together. It's not anything fancy, but at least we're somewhat protected from not only elements, but, you know, rogue rats and stuff like that. Trying to search my memory to see if, can the opponents come through doors? Because maybe I should take those doors down. We don't really need to leave base right now. We need to focus on growing. And, I don't know. You know, the mantra of this game, when everything's rolling pretty good, you got a major break risk. Sinclair, he's butthurt. About what, buddy? I mean, you've been laying, you've been chilling. Try to add some more recreation on for you here. 2 more hours. Can you push it till 5 or whenever your recreation starts? It's like maybe an hour or 2 from now. I mean, I don't know. It's a bit of a gamble, but we're trying. Just gonna go grab those berries. Recreation literally should start any minute. I'm trying to look at the time. Cargo. So is that new cargo pods, or is that just the old ones that we were looking at? It's just the old one. Ooh, but that's drugs. Ooh, we're gonna grab that. Yayo. That's that's stuff you can produce too. But I didn't go that route this time, at least yet. That's good to trade, and it's good to use too. I don't like having my characters use it because I feel like it brings on more problems than the benefit. But sometimes it's fun. Give you a short-term boost, long-term loss. All in all, though, pretty good turnaround this episode compared to the first one. We handled the adversity thrown at us. You know, of course, it wasn't tough adversity. It was just a caveman and maybe a little bit of heat. Speaking of that, someone's suffering from heat stroke. I believe it's Sinclair, but there's nothing we can do. He's walking around in a daze because he just couldn't hold out 1 more hour. He just was so pissed off he couldn't shoot arrows that he wants to go walk around in the hot sun. At least Bird's getting at it. Almost filling up our whole growing section. That's going to be a lot of rice, boy. And that's going to keep us going. Bird's the MVP of the episode. Comeback player of the year. Bird turd. All snuggled in our bed, safe and sound. Even Sinclair came in. You know what? I'm pissed off at you. Take these 2 hours. You get nothing, bud. No, actually, that's not very smart. You get 3. At the end of the day, not the beginning. Which for me would be better. I like having my stuff at the end of the day. At the beginning of the day, and it's like you have nothing to look forward to. You get all the good stuff out at the beginning. And you just have to slog through the rest of the day. I'd rather have my recreation at the end of the day. But different strokes for different characters in a game. And Bird has completely filled it up. Good job, Bird turd. Yeah, little bird crap. And again, things are going pretty well. So Bellissimo decides to start a fire. Why? You have everything you need. You got food. You got your dream. You have a double passion for intellectual. I let you just do that all day, basically. And you're still pissed off. Is it the food? Is it the smell? Because I don't think the house smells very good. Look at Bird doing a lot better at putting out this fire than Sinclair did. Look, she's on it. Bird is the best character, by far. Strongest character. Glad to have her. She's a big reason why this episode has went so well. All things considered, but as I say that, she wants to eat. Hold on, we just built this fence. Can we keep it up for 1 day, guys? I feel like a disappointed father. I just bought you this new toy. Can you just not break it? Bird, you earned a meal. I don't think that fire over there will hurt much. Easy for me to say because I'm not the tree burning alive. I'm sure the tree's like, it's hurting me. It's definitely hurting something. And oh, I feel so bad for you, Bellissimo. He needs medical treatment because he got burns on his hands. Oh no, I'm not gonna treat this dude. What a scumbag you are, man. I really loathe this character, Bellissimo. The audacity to set stuff on fire and then be like, I need treatment. Oh, why do you need treatment? I burned myself by setting the house that we've all worked on aflame. I guess it's not up to me. Bird's gonna treat him. Wonder if there's a way I could have turned that off. Because it didn't look like, he just had some minor burns. He could have lived with that. At least live with the scarring as a reminder. And here we go. We finished our research smithing. Now we can build smithies for crafting metals, metal weapons. So let's go find that. That's what we've been waiting for. Bellissimo, redemption arc. Brought yourself back into my good graces. Let's use a fuel smith. Oh, no, and there's a problem here. We don't have enough steel. We need 100 steel. Well, what do we have? We have 98 steel. We're not going to be able to build this? I don't know how to make steel, guys. I gotta look that up. I'll see you. It's a good time to stop, I guess. I'll see you guys over on the next episode. Thank you for watching.